Hello there everyone, I'm Lydia Livingston, 5 News UK, great fan of Credit UK. This video I'm recording in order to fill in the blanks from a couple of tweets and Facebook things I've done over the last day. So yesterday I have multiple sclerosis and I'm normally in a wheelchair. Yesterday I was being hoisted up and the pain underneath me was absolutely unprecedented. I wouldn't like to describe it. And then prior to that, I'd started bleeding from a very personal area, and it was so painful. It's one of the worst pains and that. And I couldn't go onto my wheelchair at all yesterday, and I just became so depressed and so moody about that. We spoke to the 111 service in the end because the situation was getting worse, and they said that a healthcare professional was found. Well, practically most of the weekend's gone now. It's 3:30 in the afternoon and nobody phoned and asked how we were. I mean, we're just stuck. So I'm not really sure how. I've had this problem now. It's between my legs for 2 years. I, in the end, had to go and see a gynaecologist privately. This was a couple of weeks ago. And at that point, between my legs was terrible. I could put a cushion or something underneath me. Not ideal, but bearable. But yesterday I was bleeding, and God, I don't know. It was absolutely awful. And today, I was lucky. We'd left the area exposed, and I've made it onto the commode. The challenge will be now whether I'll make it onto the wheelchair, even for a few hours, because the amount of pressing on that area is different. You know, it's much more painful. But I mean, the worst thing is that, there was no one who phoned us back at all. The other half stayed with me all night last night, just waiting in case anybody phoned. Nobody did. So now it's a question now I'm waiting, hopefully, for the district nurses to visit me on Monday with no guarantee they'll come, because they said that on the phone a few days ago as the situation down below, shall we say, got worse and worse to the point of not being able to use my own wheelchair. I've come to realise now, that I shouldn't have let things get this far. I should have tried to do something about it privately months ago. But I was on a NHS waiting list, and there's no way of knowing, and, when you choose to be seen. I finally had an appointment from the NHS. But that's not for another 2 months, but I certainly can't live like this for another 2 months with bleeding. But what I will say is thank you for watching this video. And everyone who has, given me their support or moral support on both Twitter and Facebook. I greatly appreciate it, and it means a lot. Thank you very much, and I hope whatever you do, you enjoy the rest of your weekend, even though mine's been pretty miserable. But hopefully I'll get there. Thank you everyone for your attention. Goodbye.